Rice has remained one staple food consumed in Nigeria in large quantity. As a result, concerted efforts should be made to boost its production to achieve food sufficiency. It is in the quest to scale up the production of rice through dry season farming and innovative tools that the International Fund for Agricultural Development Value Chain Development Program, IFAD participating states of Anambra, Benue, Ebonyi, Niger, Ogun and Taraba converged on Niger State to crossbreed ideas that will yield the desired result in rice production. While at Kanko dry season rice production cluster, Wushishi local government area of the state, different farmer organizations took the participants through the processes of cultivating rice in Niger, attributing their improved practices to the IFAD value chain support in the area of training, provision of 50% matching grant fertilizers and herbicides, smart climate reader, solar-powered bed carrying equipment, and provision of the smart tractor, in addition to training on effective utilization as well as linkage to off-takers who are always ready to buy their yield. This, they said, have scaled up their production capacity from 2.5 metric tons per hectare to about 7 metric tons, even as they cultivate 3 cycles in a year with irrigation from the Tunga Kawo Dam.
In fact, what we have seen, the adoption of agronomy practices, you see they maintain the spacing of 20 centimeter by 20 centimeter. And with the water, which basically is the major challenge in dry season farming, they don't have any problem. And they got fertilizer through the matching grant of 50% from VCDP. With that, I'm seeing a very bumper harvest.
When they go back, they will encourage their fellow farmers to transplant instead of broadcasting. What we have seen here, Niger State can feed the whole of this world with the volume of rice they are producing here.
Planted according to spacing, and also the irrigation system is marvelous. The only difference between this place and my state is just that the focus is not much on large expanse of land.
Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development, Audu Ogbe, represented by his special advisor, international donor partners, Akpe Auta, who commended Niger State for its contribution in rice production, said the federal government is set to introduce 200 rice milling machines to further boost production of rice in the country.
We have always been committed into that. Basically, what we have realized, or Nigerians have realized, that first, any nation that cannot feed itself is at risk of famine. So the agricultural agenda now is for food security and to able to have it as an import substitution, in the sense that we begin to export, job creation, and hopefully diversify the economy through the whole value chain.
National Program Coordinator, IFAD Value Chain Development Program, Dr. Ame Onoja, said the federal government's collaboration with IFAD programs and the CBN Anchor Borrower Scheme has scaled up rice production to 400 million metric tons per annum from the 12 rice-producing states, putting Nigeria as the second world largest producers of rice. He said 6 billion naira has been earmarked to further boost rice production capacity and processing.
Partnership will go a long way in putting Niger on the map of rice production in Nigeria. They have vast potential. They have the land, they have the youth, and the environment is good. So with the support of the state government, as we are seeing, the sky is their limit. So I commend Niger State government. So if other state government can utilize this type of opportunity, we will be able to stop importation of rice.
Niger State Program Coordinator, IFAD Value Chain Development Program, Dr. Matthew Ahmed, said the state is currently producing 120,000 metric tons of rice per annum through IFAD Value Chain Development Program support.
With my interaction with other states, we discovered that most of them use one single seedling per hole, and that also is part of our innovations that we have been sharing with the farmers, the technology we are sharing with our farmers there. But with these testimonies from other farmers from other states, I think the farmers there will actually know that these things that we are telling them is a reality.
With 22 farmer organizations, 300 hectares of land is being utilized for rice production with Faro 44 variety in Kanko rice production cluster in Wushishi local government area of the state.